Here we are, we're loading up. All the gear packed and sorted. Trusty steeds. Fuel, water. Getting ready for a 10-hour drive out towards Brewarrina. What do you reckon, boy? First kill of the trip, little foxy, female with the 22 Bruno. Yeah, first property at Moree. Friday morning, went and had a little bit of a walk, didn't see anything. So just having a coffee, caramel coffee. And then get our gear together and we'll be off to the final destination. Heading out to Brewarrina.
Strands of hair. That's the kid's hair. That's it. Ooh, you like touch his toes. You buddy.
Just leave him be quiet for a sec, he might fucking get up.
Oh, there we go. Get down close because his head's at that end. That's his back feet. You can probably see his face coming out. You see his nose there?
Under the bucket. Trying to get footage of it.
We start working some of these bushes and that. Yeah, right. Going to zigzag through this shit and work back to you.
Yeah, righto, walk the fuck up. Got a brown one and a fucking boar here, or a black one as well.
Where's the other one?
Over here, buddy. Brown one. You get a brown one, did you?
Yeah, like a ginger sort of one.
Yeah, just over here, bro.
Those fellas still alive, is he?
Yeah. Been breathing?
Yeah.
Got his gut, can't fuck it. Fucking got him up the arse, can't wait. He fucking left the group when he knew he was in danger, eh? When I hit him the first time.
There was about 20 in the mob, bro, when I first seen it. I thought it was goats.
Did ya?
Yeah, and then I seen a big black one, and then that's when I realised they were pigs. So we've just got this fella here. Or the sow, I should say.
You got the phone, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got the GoPro going.
We won't find these cunts again. Unless you drop it on the phone.
Oh, you'll see where we came in here and went like that on the bread, on the breadcrumb or whatever it's called. So we just had a mob coming through here. We thought they were goats at first because they were literally all sorts of colours. I flew across here, got one with a 22-250. Luke smashed this one twice with a 308. The rest of them took off out this way. We'll go for a ride and have a look, see if we can't come across them, but I reckon there was at least 10, maybe 15 in the mob. These are two of the bigger sort of ones.
Fucking rums a goal. Fucking oath. Yeah, we'll do it. Oh, fuck.
Fuck yeah. One's the biggest, probably this fella, right? Oh, they're so hot. If anyone's interested in a cheap pigging bike, the Honda CT 110 Postie. These things are bulletproof and they're very quiet. We've had a couple of times where we've come pretty much right up on pigs within, you know, 20 metres and then they've jumped up. Haven't even heard us come until that close. This one's like a 2018 model or something. I think this one's pretty old, like a late 80s or something. Early 90s, I'm not too sure. But they're bloody bulletproof, and I'll give you a perfect example. This thing actually seized last night. My mate just bought this especially for the trip. He drove down to Foster and bought it and picked it up for about 1,500 bucks. But he didn't think to check the oil in it before he brought it out on the trip. And it seized on us last night out there on the main road. And we let it cool down overnight. Went and seen the farmer, whacked some oil in it and kicked it over by hand a few times, put a bit down the plug, and yeah, away she went again. She was a little bit noisy at first, but once she all lubed up and got going, she was sweet. That's just how tough these things are. Easy to get in and amongst all the trees and stuff, and it's got racks on the back for the shoddy. Yeah, great little bike for hunting. I forgot to mention, this thing only today, after seizing last night, ran out of fuel on this one way down the back, probably about probably 6 to 8 k's right down the back of the property. And this thing that seized last night towed me and this one back with a bit of fence and wire. So yeah, they're a bloody battle horse. Quick run through of the weapons we'll use them while we're out here. Got the new Adler 12 gauge straight pull. I think I paid about 700 bucks, I think, for that thing. It's really easy to use, fairly light. Good for quick follow-up shots on the piggies. It does a lot of damage. I'm using the Airly Alpha Max in it at the moment, and I've also got some Winchester 00 buckshots there. The other rifle we're using is a Remington 700 22,250. Dual bolt, Bushnell Trophy Elite scope. I think it's a 4x12. Not a bad gun. I think it cost me about $1,000. Scope is about $300. Does the job. This is actually my old man's old gun I just bought off him. It's a Savage 308 with a Bushnell banner, 3x9. It's only a cheapie. I think these things are about $600 brand new, but does a shitload of damage, and yeah, it's extremely light. Good all rounder. 5 o'clock and we're going to go for an arvo run, see what we can find. Oh, cardio. He's fucked. Whew. 3, I think, 2 there. One's down there, he's pretty fucked. Have you still got a round?
Yeah.
One for the 12 gauge. Christened her. Little fella. And another 2 little fellas. Little Frisian. Little bloke here, little ginger. Beautiful colour. Seen 2 different mobs in the last sort of 10 minutes. This one was about mob of 6 and we got 3 of them. Injured one, he took off and we can't find him. He's up under a log or something. Another 2 took over this way, Luke's over there somewhere. Having a look around, but yeah, they're all through here. Pig shit everywhere. And fresh. But we're out of rounds, so we're going to have to go back to camp soon and see if we can stock up again and come out another crack at them. This is what happens when you break down and don't put enough friggin' fuel in the bike.